All right, here we go. Welcome back to a special episode of the Bank on It podcast. But before we get into it, we'll take a quick say thank you to our sponsors, Presbyterian Homes of Cedar Creek and Good Shepherd at Phelps. We'd also like to thank City Tire, and we'd also like to thank Dr. Shane Hensley at Downtown Dental. All right, we're here with Josh Kesler from the East Kentucky Expo Center.
Man, that's legend.
A great friend to the show. He's been on here a few times. It's time to talk about it, Josh.
It is.
WWE's next week. Kind of give the fans a rundown of what's going on.
I'm excited. You know, I'm a huge WWE fan, and I was just kidding about the man, the myth, the legend. I'm just a normal guy. Don't throw that out there about egos. I ain't got one of those, I promise. I am a normal, I will break a tool kind of guy, so that's fine.
He's just the best there is, the best there was.
We ain't getting into that one. So we got WWE Road to WrestleMania. That's happening March 29th. That's next Friday at the East Kentucky Expo Center, 7:30. We got 5 titles on the line.
5 titles right before WrestleMania season. So WrestleMania, all these matches could be different guys going in as champions.
Exactly. You never know. I mean, WWE does strange things. You never know what's going to happen. So what we've got the Shield against Drew McIntyre and Baron Corbin. That's going to be that'll be the main event.
One.
You know
that's
that.
A big one.
You got the United States Championship. You got AJ Styles against Samoa Joe.
Ooh.
Speaking of Samoa Joe, I got Samoa Joe behind there. You see Samoa Joe?
He just entered the building.
Oh my goodness. We need to start playing his music. You've got Becky Lynch against Charlotte Flair. That's going to be a good match.
That's always a good match.
Yeah, they're wild. I feel like that's going to spill out
Becky
to the
Lynch,
stands.
the man?
The man.
Oh,
that's
my
I feel like that's going to go into the stands. I'm going to go ahead and say that's going to happen. They're going to fight in the stands.
What section, so I know where to get my seats
I'm going to go ahead and guess, let's see, the 103?
You know, when people see this, 103 is going to be, people going to be fighting over those things.
Yes, they're going to be like, getting that. So we also got the SmackDown Women's Championship match, Asuka against Mandy Rose with Sonya Deville. That'll be a good match, too. Right. You know that Mandy Rose is blowing up. She's going to be that next Trish Stratus type performer. She is. I mean, she's that blonde bombshell. That's what they call her. I mean, but I don't think she'll prevail against Asuka. I don't think anybody can, honestly. She's tough.
Asuka is a tough girl in the ring.
Yes, and we've got some more great matches. We got the Intercontinental Championship match. You got Finn Balor against Bobby Lashley. That's going to be a good match. Ric Flair's here now. What just happened? He did. Charlotte Flair? What just happened? Okay, so you have that. You also have this one excites me. We've got the SmackDown Tag Team Championship on the line.
Okay.
You've got the New Day.
The New Day.
You've got the Usos. You've got Rusev and Shinsuke Nakamura. And then you have the Bar. I like the Bar.
What about Rusev Day? Rusev Day's passed? Do you think it's passed?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm all about the Usos. I like the Usos. I like to watch them.
They're
you will not be disappointed when you watch them wrestle. The New Day, always exciting, coming out with their bootios, throwing them out to the crowd.
Also,
and pancakes.
Fans who's watching this, pick up this weekend's edition of the News Express. We got an interview with Kofi Kingston, and at the end of this podcast, we'll put that interview up so people can listen to what Kofi has to say.
And honestly, Kofi is going to be that next big star. He's been that star for a long time. He's got a lot of potential, and he will be the next champion. You know it, and I know it. That's where they're going with it. I feel like it's going to happen. Fingers crossed. You need Kofi as the champion.
I think so too.
I mean, it just makes sense.
What can he do?
He can do it. I love watching a Royal Rumble just to see how he's going to keep himself from being eliminated.
I know.
That's always fun. I mean, the man will do like the craziness just to keep himself safe.
And you know the thing, he's always coming up with something new, a new way to entertain the New Day. Yes. They're always fresh. They always have something to entertain the crowd. Just imagine what they're going to do here at Pikeville. I mean,
exactly.
A show with both Raw and SmackDown. You don't get that a lot.
This is a super show, guys. So like Randy said, this is both Raw and SmackDown. If you didn't hear your favorite superstar mentioned, that does not mean they're not going to show up. You're supposed to have the Raw Women's Tag Team Champions here. You should have Bayley and no, my mind went blank. Bayley and Sasha Banks. Man, mine went blank. So you should have them here. You should have Braun Strowman should be here. You should have Kevin Owens. All these stars will be here. Ricochet was supposed to be here. Aleister Black will be here. I mean, there's a lot of stars. They cannot list every one of them. So
Yeah, and speaking of Ricochet, Kentucky boy.
Yes.
So come out and support the Kentucky boy.
Yeah, man, that's awesome. I get Coach Hill's man's an athlete, isn't he? He's just a straight up high risk taker.
And the other thing cool about this show, Josh, it's WrestleMania season. WrestleMania is what, 2-3 weeks away?
Yes, I mean we're the house show, one of the house shows right before WrestleMania. I mean, you can't beat that. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know who's going to show up. I mean, you never know. I'm sure that our buddy The Miz will be here.
Ooh, the Miz was one of my favorites last time he was here.
I like The Miz. I feel like there's just so many that can just show up and pop up. You never know what legend will show up. They do house shows. You just never know what you're going to see in Pikeville for the road to WrestleMania.
Okay, so for fans, is there going to be opportunities to bring signs and root on and cheer?
Well, what we do,
favorites? What's some of the guidelines for people coming in?
Well, here's the thing: we ask you to follow the same rules as you would, entering the arena. No pocket knives, nothing. We're not trying to play that game. Not trying to have a duel in here.
Nope.
The pocket purses for the females, not the big giant purses. Just follow the same guidelines. You can go get them on eastkyexpo.com. Give you all the list. We're going to stay away from the posters. It's not a television show, so WWE's like, no, we don't need the posters up because it blocks fans' views, and we don't want to cause that problem. So please do not bring your poster in. It will be thrown away. that is via WWE, in the Expo Center. So we're just saying, hey, let's not be rude to our neighbors. Let's let them see. If this was a Raw or a SmackDown, they're all about it because you've got more room, you've got more freedom, and they can, you can definitely show that off. But we are a live event, so definitely keep that in mind. Just basic guidelines, just follow the rules.
And I think that's the thing that people would need to be informed because, some people they just like to show up just to have a sign.
Exactly. So definitely know that, and they will see you. You holler at them. The good thing here's what I love about having a live event compared to a Raw or a SmackDown. They get personal with you. They'll come up, if you're on the rail, they'll come up and do a picture with you, or they'll shake your hand, or they'll get to know you. That's cool. That's a cool thing. But if it's, a Raw or SmackDown, they have to go by their guidelines that they're doing. But that's the cool thing about the live. I think it's neat.
Yeah, anything else fans need to know before they show up?
Just make sure that you bring all the extra money you can because WWE will be set up with souvenirs.
You got to have their souvenirs.
You got to have your souvenirs.
Belts or T-shirts. WrestleMania come up. You better be prepared for WrestleMania. You got to be dressed for the part.
Yes, we will have adult beverages available too. If you're of age, that'll be present here as well. Be a good time for all ages. We love WWE. We love having the shows, and can't wait till we have the next one.
All right. Anything else we need to add to this one? Or are we going to wrap this one up?
We're going to wrap this up.
All right. Bank on It Podcast. WWE's coming next week to the East Kentucky Expo Center. Josh Kesler, Randy White. We'll see you soon. All right. We got a special interview with WWE's Kofi Kingston. Did a phone interview with him last week, Josh. Kofi's got some interesting things to say. So, fans, you can check it out here. Listen to the Kofi Kingston phone interview right here.
It's a new day. Yes, it is.
Yeah, Kentucky in general is definitely huge, underrated actually. Wrestling down Pikeville is great. We always enjoy going to these non-televised events because it's a lot more of an intimate experience. People get way into the shows. We're not constricted to like our typical 2-hour or 3-hour program where we have to adhere to a certain time for a match. We can be a lot looser and have a lot more fun, interact a lot more with the people. And it's always great because the energy's there and everyone brings their signs. They can cheer for the people who they love. They can boo the people who they don't like. And that's all okay. That's all good. We definitely just enjoy feeding off of that energy. It's great for us. Yeah, well, it's great because what you have is it's a dual branded show. You have Superstars from Raw and SmackDown. As far as my actual match right now, I'm going to be in there going for the Tag Team Championship with my brothers Xavier and Big E taking on the Bar, taking on Shinsuke and Rusev, and then also the Usos. So it's a 4-way tag match. And anytime all 4 of us get in the ring, it's always a great match. You have Becky Lynch who's going to be there. You have The Shield who's going to be there from Raw. Pretty much all your favorite WWE superstars in the same building at the same time. Right before WrestleMania, it's the best time to go to experience a show because everything is, WrestleMania is the biggest show of the year for us. It's where everything comes to a big culmination. It's the pinnacle of all of our storylines coming together. So the fact that we are in Pikeville right before WrestleMania, you get to feel seem to pop off. So, like I said, man, it's going to be great. And having guys there from both brands is a rare treat these days. So it's cool, man. We can't wait to be there. Well, it's definitely a huge moment for me. Right now, I'm trying to get to WrestleMania. A lot of the matches are filling up the card. So we're trying to figure out a way to get onto the show. And like you said, man, I'm trying to get in there and I'm trying to fight for the WWE title. But nothing is official, nothing is set in stone right now. But that's my goal. Obviously, as a kid, like this is all that I've ever wanted to do. My dream as a child was to have a match at WrestleMania for the WWE title. So it seems like we're on the verge of that happening. But like I said, man, I really don't know. Tonight we have SmackDown, and it's going to be a big show. Vince McMahon is going to come out and address pretty much what happened to me at Fastlane. He told me that he basically insinuated that I was going to be in the WWE title picture in a triple threat match, and that's where I got beat up pretty bad. So tonight he's going to have to explain himself, and hopefully within the next couple of weeks, that kind of leads into the WrestleMania picture. But I don't know. It really depends on Vince and what he says today, and we'll kind of go from there. But I'm a one day at a time type guy. I'm really just trying to take it one day at a time. I've been around here for long enough to know how quickly things can change. You can be on top of the world, and then you can be gone. I'm trying to take it one day at a time. But like you said, man, if I do get a chance at WrestleMania to fight for the WWE title, it'll be a dream come true. So fingers crossed. I know I have a lot of support on social media. I have a lot of support from my friends at home, my family, obviously, people in the locker room. Everybody's behind me. So hopefully all that positive energy leads us in the right direction. We as the New Day talk about the power of positivity, and it's not just something that we embrace as characters in the ring. It's something we embrace in our real lives. So when people come to the show, especially in Pikeville, we take pride in being able to have them leave with an experience that they feel that they have, become better from a positivity aspect. We just look to putting smiles on people's faces. We look to make people have a good time, and we make sure that when people leave the show, they remember that they have seen the New Day, that they've had a good time, they've smiled, and they've had an experience they never forget. Well, it means the world because I've been here on television with WWE for 11 years, man, and I've put in a lot of work, a lot of sacrifice, and all for the fans, the WWE universe. So it means the world to have them be so supportive, man. Like I take a lot of pride in being able to read all the messages on my social media, on my Twitter, and I have literally not been able to do that for the past 3 weeks because there's always been comments coming in consistently to the point where I can't get to the bottom of my timeline. So everybody is invested in this. Everybody has my back, and it's a great feeling, again, because I've been here for so long, and I've been fortunate enough to have experienced so many cool moments. And the thing about it is that it's not just me that's experienced these moments. I've experienced them with the WWE Universe. So this whole journey towards WrestleMania right now is all of us. It's bigger than just me. It's all of us and everybody out there who has fought for something, fought hard for something, who has put time into something that they love, and they want to see it culminate in the greatest way possible, and that would be at WrestleMania, winning the WWE Championship title in front of everybody, in front of the world. So we're all on this journey together, and I think that's why people are so invested. They've been on this ride for as long as I have.